Here is a $50,000 question. Should women pay for dates when they invite men? Should women pay for dates when they invite men? Now, the reason why I asked this question is because I was coming from working in one of the high schools. I was working with the teachers to de-escalate some issues. And in Gwinnett County, Georgia, we have a couple of high schools that are specializing in helping kids who've been kicked out of regular school. And they go to this one particular high school in Gwinnett, and the teachers are so good. Those men and women, they love these kids. I was called in because a child unfortunately had lost his life, and they were having some escalation issues with kids and violence and gangs and etc. Well, it was a good day. We were able to de-escalate a lot of issues, but before going home, I had to stop by the gas station. So here I am pumping the gas, and this beautiful, drop dead, amazing looking, sophisticated sister approached me, and she pulled up right next to me in her BMW, and I'm pumping the gas in my car, and I drive a sweet whip. I know she ain't brand new, but she a classic. She's beautiful. I love her, man. I love her. But anyway, this incredible woman pulls up next to me, gets out of her car, approaches me with confidence. Hair tight, nails tight, makeup is smooth, business outfit, real boss chick type vibes, right? A woman who looks like she's very successful, worked hard, knows what she wants, and goes after what she wants. That type of chick. Okay, beautiful smile, beautiful disposition. The sister had it going on, okay? So she approaches me while I'm pumping gas, and she says, "Excuse me, brother." I said, "Uh-huh." She said, "What's your name?" I said, "Yohansay." She said, "For real?" I said, "Yeah, it's Hebrew, means gift from God." She said, "Well, what's your last name?" I said, "Nightstorm." She said, "For real?" I said, "Uh-huh." She said, "What does it mean?" I said, "It means power." She said, "Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Nightstorm, you look nice. I like what you're driving. I like how you carry yourself. Do you mind if we go out on a date?" And I was thrown aback for a second because I was like, okay, sure, we can go out on a date. I don't mind going out on a date. And she said, "Yeah, I want to take you out on a date. I know the exact place I want to go, and look at your calendar to see on the exact time and day I want to go if you're free. You look like you're a busy man." I said, "Yeah, I am very busy, extremely busy, but not too busy to eat because a brother be hungry, okay?" So anyway, we traded the digits old school style, and she said, "I'm gonna call you this evening once I finish at the office if you don't mind. I would really like to get to know you." I said, "Cool, I don't mind at all." Brothers, it started off so beautifully. You know, these are the type of things that you just think about and dream about. Okay, I don't want to sit here and approach women all the time because of the culture that we live in, because you just never know. Even if you give a woman a compliment, you know, some, not all, let me make sure I correct that. If you give some women a compliment saying, "Good morning, you look incredible today. Have a great day." Some women may consider that as offensive. Opening doors for some women today is considered offensive. Just straight up chivalry is offensive to them, and showing honest respect toward them is offensive to them, as if we are taking away their womanhood and their strength. It's crazy. I know. My grandmother, she just shakes, she shook her head. God rest her soul. about some of the things that some of these younger women are doing. She just shook her head like, I don't get what these young girls are on. Men were men and women were women in her day. That's what she always used to say before she passed, okay? But that's where we are right now in the current year. So anyway, it was refreshing, and a lot of brothers understand this. It was refreshing for a strong, powerful, confident woman to approach me. And I said, fine, cool. And guess what? She called me later on that evening and we talked. It was a fantastic conversation. We were laughing. We had a lot of things in common. We both like to be in the community service space. We both were in certain business spaces. We were both moving and shaking and doing a thing. I had just got back to Georgia, moved back to Georgia, been working a lot across the country, trying to help a lot of people, doing my God thing, that God's path, my discipleship to help folks to wherever God leads me. And it was good to be home so I could see my children, my adult kids, spend time with my grandkids. And guess what? A beautiful woman has approached me and want to take her brother out for a date. It can't get no better, right? Right. But here is the issue. And I'm going to ask the question one more time. Should women pay for dates when they initiate the conversation or they invite a man out to eat? Now, back to the story. So I met her at this really, really nice 5-star exclusive restaurant in Atlanta. It was beautiful. The ambiance was incredible. The lighting was perfect. It's like a person who was a stylist got paid extra money, as if they were paid $1 million to design and decorate this place. It was spectacular. The aroma coming from the kitchen was alluring. It's like it just tickled my nostrils and just had my mouth watering. The food smelled so good. I got there early, spoke with the manager, shook their hands and gave them a pre-compliment. I said, before I even sit down, my date hasn't even gotten here yet. I'm already impressed with your restaurant. And he said, thank you, sir. I said, well, who would be serving me and my date this evening? And he said, well, this would be your waitress right here. And she shook my hand, incredible smile, incredible customer service from the beginning. And then she said, well, who are you waiting for? I described who I was waiting for and she started laughing. I said, okay. And she said, well, brother, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna split the check and I'm gonna bring you yours separately. Just trust me. I said, wait a minute, what are you talking about, sister? She said, trust me. I said, okay. So anyway, 10 minutes later, my spectacular, stunning date approaches. She comes in, she looks wonderful, incredible. Everything is coordinated. Everything is matching. She just moving and shimmying. Her hips are swaying. Everything about her was just fluidity in motion. Just a beautiful example of what a woman looks like. I mean, just fine. So we sat down, I gave her a hug, we sat down, got our place, and the waitress was smiling, and I looked at the menu. Now, I wasn't intimidated on the prices, but let's just say it was steep. Very, 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 very steep. So anyway, we proceed to order, and I ordered the salad and water. There was some sparkling water, and I also had a side of unsweetened tea. Because the brother's still trying to, keep my shape intact. I lost like 90 pounds a couple of years ago, and I'm trying to stay healthy and natural regardless where I am. I fail sometimes, but I want to, keep looking healthy and keep my health going. So I wasn't going to splurge on a bunch of food. I just wanted to make sure I ate and got full. Now, she, on the other hand, ordered everything expensive in the place. She ordered the most expensive appetizer. She ordered the most expensive entree, and she ordered the most expensive decadent desserts, and she also ordered a bottle of wine. Now, I didn't partake in the wine. The food came out. I enjoyed my salad, my water, and my unsweetened tea. And she enjoyed her lavish meal. It looked good, and she enjoyed it. She looked happy, and everything was all good until the bill came. So the waitress, and I started to think back about my conversation with her before my date got there. And so the waitress brought out the bill, and my date said, "Oh, no, Mr. Nightstorm, he has this for me." And the waitress said, "Oh, does he? Mr. Nightstorm, here is this bill." And I looked at the bill, $136.83. Now, this is before tips. Oh. And then, and I said, "Wait a minute. This is just all your food." And then the waitress said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Nightstorm. Here is your bill. I took the liberty of splitting the bill. Here's your bill." And the total for my bill, salad, sparkling water, and unsweetened iced tea, $24.75. And so I said, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." So I took my bill and I pulled my card out and I said, "Well, here you go, young lady." And she took it, charged it, came back. I signed the receipt. Now, meanwhile, the other receipt for over $100, all of her food was still sitting on the table. And she started giving me this real stinky look, like, "You ain't gonna be man enough to pay for my food." So now the beautiful, bold, confident woman that invited me out to eat is now demanding for me to pay for her food, which she so lavishly ate it all. I don't know where she put it, but she ate it all and looked at me with entitlement, saying I'm supposed to pay for this. And I said, "Wait a minute, sister, hold on. You invited me here." And I said, "In the restaurant is wonderful." I said, "But it seems like the waitress was familiar with you. Matter of fact, the staff seems to be familiar with you, to the point that when I described you, she said that she's going to take the liberty to split the bill." How often do you do this? Is this something that you do often, where you come to this restaurant, order lavish amounts of food, and stick the bill on some poor schlep? Is that what you do? She said, "Look, it don't matter what I do. You need to man up and pay for my food." Oh, no, she didn't. I said, "Sister," I said, "it's a doggone shame that this is how you want to act. But if that's what you're going to do, then fine. I will respond in kind." I said, "God bless you." I got up. I shook my waitress' hand. I thanked her for her amazing customer service. The manager immediately came over and he said, "Sir, did you enjoy your salad?" I said, "I enjoyed the salad. It was wonderful. It was tasty. I enjoyed my meal. And you guys have a good night." And I proceeded to exit the restaurant. I got in my car that was full of gas and I drove away. And within 10 minutes, I get all the crazy text messages that I ain't no real man, I ain't this, I ain't that from her. "Oh, you made me pay for my own food. A boss B shouldn't have to pay for her own food. That's why I ain't got no man right now, because none of y'all gonna step up. This, that." It was crazy how someone can be so entitled, where they honestly believe that they can take advantage of someone and be okay with that. Now, I don't think this is an issue just for women. There's a lot of men that take advantage of women. There's a lot of women that take advantage of men. There's a lot of men that take advantage of men. There's a lot of women that take advantage of women. There's just a lot of dirty people out there that just like to take advantage of folks and take advantage of our kindness. And I will say this, in today's world, there's nothing wrong with being a man. In today's world, there's nothing wrong with opening doors. In today's world, there's nothing wrong with chivalry. In today's world, there's nothing wrong with treating your woman, your girlfriend, your special thing, your wife to a lavish 5-star meal with an incredible financial investment in a very poor economy where a lot of people are losing money because money is hard to come by now. Even rich people are rethinking things because these banks are shutting down. This is the reality of where we live right now, of the times we are in. We have to be very frugal with our money in all of the things that we invest in, and that includes our time, and that includes dates. And if there are people out here who want to swindle you or take advantage of you or go on these foodie dates, I don't care if they male or female, make them pay for their own food. So that's my opinion. That is what has happened to me. Am I right or am I wrong? You guys let me know in the comments, and be careful out there. It's a weird world that we are living in, but God is still in control. So be blessed. Go make a difference in someone's life and go change the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.